us all. But pain is invisible, so it's difficult to understand. By inflicting pain on each other in a controlled way, we're going to show you what causes pain and how to beat it.
10 million of us suffer from severe pain every day, and we spend over £1 billion a year on painkillers.
In today's programme, we'll be focusing on 3 of the most common problems: back pain, sports injury, and osteoarthritis.
Our first pain to beat is back pain.
It's a problem that 80% of us will have at some point in our lives.
And this epidemic is being fuelled by our sedentary lifestyles. Oh, perfect, mate.
Singing with a broken string, tell me what you really mean.
Are you ready?
Do you know what you want?
My name's Holly Minto. I'm 31 and I've been suffering with lower chronic back pain for nearly 9 years. No, don't worry. Bad days are really bad. It's really crippling. Oh, catch, catch, catch! Yay! I find it hard not to be able to do certain activities with the children. Good girl, well done. They're going to grow up quite quickly. It is upsetting seeing Andrew play with the kids more than me. Sorry.
Poor Holly. Time to get her back to our Harley Street clinic to find out what's causing her pain. First, we'll give her a full health check.
Actually, looking at the blood, we can see an awful lot of things sort of systemically around the whole body.
Right.
But it's red, so that's a good start.
Not green.
And we're not stopping there. We want to take a look at what's going on under the bonnet too.
Just getting you in the right position to start.
So she's having an MRI scan, and the results are very interesting.
We've got a disc that's kind of flattened and is bulging there.
Holly's MRI scan shows a classic back problem. She has 2 bulging discs in her lower back. Discs are jelly-like material that cushion each bone in the spine. If a disc bulges, it can put pressure on a nearby nerve, and that's what causes the pain. But why are Holly's discs bulging in the first place? Well, the scans also show us something else.
Can you see how these muscles here have got so much fatty infiltration in them?
It turns out Holly's back muscles are turning into fat, and that means her discs are taking far more weight than they should.
Almost a third of that supportive muscle has been replaced by fat.
But how can your muscles just turn into fat? Time to put our own bodies on the line in the name of science.
I'm going to be immobilising Jack's arm for 6 days in plaster and measuring what happens to his muscle strength.
It may seem ridiculous to be talking about my arms when Holly's got a back problem, but the principle is the same for every muscle of the body.
And that principle is, use it or lose it. Right, Jack, before we immobilise this arm, the one thing we want to do is take a look at the size of this forearm. And there we can see 27 centimetres on that right arm, and on the left arm, 27 centimetres as well. OK, so that's our starting point, because we're now going to immobilise one of those arms by plastering it.
And this is something that you haven't done before.
Never done it before.
The truth is, we usually rely on a practice nurse for this bit.
We'll take the compression bandage and just do a little snip there for us. That's enough. That's enough. You're going to have to get the fluffy stuff, the cotton wool.
OK. The plan is I'm going to get Dr. Jack plastered. Well, from the elbow down anyway. So he can't move his forearm muscles for a week.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Which end are we going to start?
So what you need to do is you need to put it around the wrist area, around and over, so underneath your left hand, a couple of times.
Think I've seen better plastering from my cowboy builder.
So look, that is rock solid.
But yes, it's true, I can't move a muscle.
After some, well, armless fun, Dr. Jack's now been in plaster for a week, unable to move his forearm or grip anything. Now it's time to see what's happened to those muscles.
I'm just desperately not trying to cut your hand off.
That's much appreciated.
That's really, it's going to ruin the experiment if we've got no fingers left, isn't it? But look at that, though.
Oh my goodness.
Instantly.
It's withered.
So look at that, 26. We've lost a centimetre just in 6 days.
That's on the widest part, yeah. It
That's
is.
incredible. That is absolutely incredible. The thing we want to know now is what effect has that had on strength?
To find out, I've devised a nice little experiment for Dr. Jack.
You are hanging from the good arm versus the plastered arm, okay?
All right.
And I want you to hang on for as long as you possibly can, and we're going to see what the effect is of no exercise on that plastered arm for 6 days.
All right.
You ready to rumble?
It's sore, it's weak, and you're a very bad man.
I love it.
Does that make me crazy?
Whoa, man.
Everything all right, Jack? It doesn't look that high, to be honest with you, mate.
It's very high.
This may look like a circus act, but it should show us how much strength you can lose after just 1 week without exercise.
Oh, I see. Oh, whoa. Ah!
Right, let go when you're ready. Go. Good man.
So first off, the arm that wasn't plastered.
So this is the good arm. Hang on, that's it. Keep hanging, keep hanging. You don't want to drop that far, let me tell you.
Oh, it's horrid.
Don't let go. Go on. Keep hanging, Jack. Go on, Jack. Go on, go on, go on. Good man, good man. That's a good effort. Fantastic work. He is strong. Oh, he's off. 46 seconds. That's actually pretty impressive. Do you know what? It was excruciating down here. I've been working so hard, pressing this start and stop button. I can't tell you how difficult that is.
I'm sure
You know what I mean?
I'm sure your thumb went through considerably more effort than my arm.
Keep it working.
This time we're going to test the arm that I expertly plastered. Remember, Dr. Jack's not been able to use his left arm muscles for a week.
Right, let's go then, mate.
Okay, here we go.
Good man. Off he goes. Oh, he's like a natural.
And now he's got to use it to hang on to that trapeze for dear life.
That's it. Good man, good man. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Good, 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 good. Keep going, keep going. As long as you can, as long as you can. Keep hanging on. Keep going. That's it. Good man, good man. Woohoo! 18 seconds.
That is pathetic.
Compared to 46.
That is ridiculous. Not being able to use this arm in the normal way that you would for gripping and for typing and for washing and cleaning and brushing teeth and all the rest of it. Extra muscles are being used. Those ones got fatigued very, very quickly as well.
Yeah.
So I think when we think about the spine, we mustn't just think about the muscles in the spine. It's all the muscles everywhere that get affected.
It's core muscles.
Yeah, like your the muscles around the buttocks and at the front of the leg, back of the leg. They're all very, very important in supporting that.
The tummy and the sides. I just want to tell you on one thing.
Okay.
You suggested though that you did washing up. I don't believe that for a second, mate.
He caught me out.
Anyway, enough of all this hanging around. I've got to get down the gym with Holly.
On your front. Perfect.
What happened to Jack's arm in just 1 week has been happening to Holly's back muscles for the past 9 years.
But just lift that leg again.
The less activity Holly does, the weaker her muscles are becoming. The weaker they become, the more her back hurts. It's a vicious circle. To cure Holly's back pain, I need her to do the last thing she wants to do, and that's exercise.
So really what's happening here, actually, just drop it for me. So you're actually not using this big muscle, this big bum muscle, okay, the gluteus, to lift that leg. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to lift it with much smaller muscles in the lower back. And that's why we've got the problem here, okay? All we do, just if you can, just lift your upper body. How's that feel? And then what I want you to do is lift the legs, okay. Keep your head
Holly's got some hard work ahead of her, but if she strengthens the muscles that she's left to get flabby, I reckon she should be feeling better in just a matter of weeks.
It's going down.
Okay, let's try that one more time for me. Now, keep it really, really tight. Don't relax at any stage during this, okay? Now lift one leg off the ground, 2, 3, 4, and bring it down. And hold that position. And now the other leg. 2, good.
We'll return to see how Holly's getting on later in the programme.
And relax. Okay, pop that down and relax. That's really nice. How'd it feel?
Hard. Very hard.
Talking of Holly, remember her bad back? Well, she's been busting a gut for nearly 3 weeks, desperate to strengthen her core muscles, eliminate pain, and get her life back. I've come to see how she's getting on.
So importantly, Holly, how's the back doing?
Back So far, it's absolutely excellent now.
And that's only 2.5 weeks in, so...
Posture as well. I noticed I'm walking a lot more upright than what I was before.
Incredible progress. 2.5 weeks ago, Holly couldn't exercise. What we've done is we've strengthened her back, almost eliminated that pain, and she's back exercising fully, and the quality of her life has risen. Fantastic.
It's an amazing recovery by Holly,